let's start with Zackary Drucker, your brilliant director. What do you admire about her as a filmmaker, and why was she the right person to bring Enigma to the screen?
Yeah, I think when we were planning the original concept of this movie, there was really only one person to direct it, and it was Zackary, and she was on my wish list. And I'd heard about her for years, never met her, but I think one of the many things that she brings to the table is she's able to tell stories about complex characters with compassion while being inquisitive. And I think she has a really amazing balance of doing that. There doesn't seem to be a place of judgment. She takes the audience on a journey, and the audience is up to decide, whatever they want. But Zackary is just presenting the person for everyone to view. Yeah.
Yes, I've worked with Zackary. This was my third project with her now, and she chooses me to keep working with her, and I always heed the call. But we're often dealing with sensitive subjects, and I feel like Zackary is a very sensitive person, always treats the subject with the sensitivity it requires, which is really a beautiful thing in documentary. So, I just trust her and her vision, and she's very collaborative as well, and so it's a no-brainer to work with her on a project like this.
And why was Enigma something that piqued your interest and something that you wanted to bring to the screen yourselves? The story of Amanda Lear, and of course we hear a lot about April Ashley's story in the film too. Yeah.
I think, starting off with Amanda, to me, she's one of the most fascinating characters in showbiz. We're from the States, and maybe not everyone there knows of her, but certain niche communities, certainly queer communities, know about her. And I think I love stories about women that have survived the entertainment industry, no matter trends, whatever they are. And to me, she's someone that never gave up, and she's a beautiful shapeshifter that was able to sell anything. Whether she thinks she has talent or not, she's an incredible star. And that story has to be told over and over again.
Both these women are so intelligent and glamorous, and you can hang on every word that they say. It was a challenge to cut them down to an hour and 30 minutes because they're really so captivating. And I think, like Noah said, the fact that they're less known in the US, or maybe even just by a younger generation, is always a fun thing to introduce these big characters to people who may not know them.